But yeah, to that, let's get to it.
Wait, how
For
much
wait,
how
go
much
ahead.
minute did Josh Hart end up playing?
I think he might have played the. Did he play the whole? Yep, 48.
Jesus Christ.
He played 48. The Miles McBride, who I've never heard of, played 46 minutes, 46 and a half minutes. Tom Thibodeau, man. Yeah, 10 points, 11 assists, 11 rebounds. I didn't even know that. Damn, I see.
Yeah.
This nigga went 0 for 6 from 3, 5 for 18,
5 for 18.
triple double, plus 7, 48 minutes. That's such a, yeah. Tom Thibodeau's funny, man. They're also just missing a bunch of fucking players, but
Yeah.
that's why you need to get this win, man. Especially just after the way the last couple weeks have gone, you gotta get this win, cause it's
Mhm.
yeah. Shout out to them, they got it. Dante put up
Yeah.
18 in his return. Okay, let's see where we're at actually.
Yeah.
Uh, who was rough? Full game or no half game? Full game. Oh no, Lakers won too. Yeah, so a full game back to the Lakers now, tied in the loss column at least. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I see them getting out this 9-10 game, which is
Yeah. I feel like if we won tonight, I would have had more hope.
yeah.
Because how much more games are after this? 35.
This thing there at 68, so we got about what was that 14 games left?
I
It's
have
just
to see
not.
the schedule, yes, but still, it at the point now where we need people to lose too. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and
There's some matchups, but yeah. No, and it's just I don't know who it's gonna be. It's just that's the thing. Like, if you tell me they finished ahead of the Lakers, like fine. I feel like that can go either way, but I don't know if they're catching the Sun. I can't see them. I don't know if they're. I'm at a point where I can see them catching any of those 3 or 4 teams.
yeah,
Definitely not New Orleans, but yeah, the 3, 8, and 5 teams. I guess it's like it's only two. Was that 3.5? It's only or 2.5 games. I can't do math right now. Yeah, 2.5 games. It's only 2.5 games. It's not like insurmountable, like 14 games left. But again, like you need one of these teams to go probably like 500 over that stretch. You know
yeah,
what I mean? I don't know if we want to be banking on that, especially because they're all trying to get out the play in too.
yeah.
Um, we'll see how it goes. Let's see actually, because it is just 14 Warriors specifically. What do they have left? Um, nope, not what I wanted. It works. So, give me that one. Give me that one. What we got going next? So Grizzlies, Pacers. I'm trying to think. See again, it's just a lot of it's the East Coast trip. Timberwolves, you just hope you win. Yeah, they don't play. They play the Mavericks. That's a chance if the Mavericks kind of get wobbly the next week or two. Got a chance to beat the Mavericks at home. Get that
Then
game
we
back.
play them
Oh,
again
play them
3 days
twice.
later.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's your
Oh,
shot. That's your shot right there.
and then the Lakers are. So we gotta win these. We
Yeah.
gotta. We should. Hopefully, we beat the Timberwolves. We should beat the Grizzlies, Pacers.
One,
Hopefully, knock
two.
out the T Wolves. Definitely should beat the Heat. Should beat the Magic. But
Should. Yeah, that's very similar to that Knicks game, man.
I mean, if we could go into at least this Mavericks game,
Yeah. One,
and
two,
yeah,
three,
with the,
four.
and
Like
I don't think we should lose
five.
more than 2 games. More than two
Yeah.
games leading up to that, we probably shouldn't lose any of them. Maybe one against the T Wolves, but
Yeah, I think five
uh,
and two. If they can do 5 and 2, 5 and 2 going into that Mavericks game, I think that's what that is. One, two, three,
yeah.
four, five, six, seven. Yeah, 5 and 2 going into that Mavericks game. Really, like you
Oh,
said, like there's a world where it can be 6-1. You're looking at this slate, and it's like
yeah.
Grizzlies and all the Grizzlies, Spurs, Hornets, and two East Coast teams. Like Miami's good, but I feel like you can where you're at, you need to win all of those games. Like you really should handle this 6-1.
Yeah.
But you give them a loss, give them the Minnesota loss, maybe 5-2. You're in a space,
Yeah.
especially if Dallas. I want to see what Dallas has to do. We probably need to just check in with a lot of these teams and see what it's looking like
Yeah.
if they got opportunities. But yeah, it's still there. That's the crazy part. It's hard not to. It's 2.5 games. It's not a lot. You just you kind of gotta be. You ain't gotta be perfect. You gotta be really fucking good though. It's
Yeah.
like if it's 14 games, you're like, well, we said 5 and 7 through the first. Yeah, I mean, you probably need to get 10 at least, right? To
Hmm.
feel good, you need to get 10 of these last 14. That's the thing.
Yeah.
2 of those against the Mavericks on the back
One of
half.
them on a back to back too, fourth
Yeah.
and the fifth.
Mm-hmm. I just think you're getting The Jazz twice, which aren't they're not they're probably gonna be trying to just tank a little bit for a better position at that point. Like you shouldn't lose any of the games on your schedule after that on the back seven. Besides hoping you beat the Mavericks, hoping you beat the Lakers. Pelicans is probably a L you take, especially if they got to hold on to a playoff position. But you got Blazers, Rockets, Jazz twice.
Hmm.
It's just handle business. And if you can beat the Warriors and beat the Mavericks and the Lakers, you're kinda you got a
Looking
shot.
good. Yeah, got a shot. What did the Kings end up winning tonight? They was in overtime last time I checked.
Good question. Let me see. Let's do that first. Actually, the Kings. Why is that not up there? Pretty sure they pulled it out. Yeah, they pulled it out in overtime. Yeah, Kings got the
Okay.
win.
Thanks, a bonus. Team awards.
Gosh, stupid on hooping, man. That extra time too. What was gonna see? I wanted to see the Mavericks, who they have to. Yeah, that's what I wanted. What's theirs looking like? Nope, I lost it. Uh, go this way. Cause I want to see if the Mavericks, cause that's the team, right? Like Lakers, obviously, cause you just got to keep winning, and you got
Hmm.
a chance to end up ahead of them. You shouldn't lose games like tonight. But Mavericks are a team you got a little bit of control because you play them twice. But
Yeah.
wondering what they're looking at. Got to kind of light next three, so you got to keep pace. Spurs, Jazz, but give the Kings to give you some help. That's a big game for both of those teams.
Yeah,
That's
Kings
a
got
back
to
to
handle that. I'm not gonna lie, Kings got to handle that
that's a back to back
for
too.
themselves. Yeah, back.
Yeah,
Oh, they got them back to back 2 days in a row.
yeah. Nice little
Ooh,
get to chill at home for like the whole week too. Play on a Tuesday and Friday in Sacramento. Need those. Rockets probably not gonna help you out. Best case scenario, you beat the Rockets. Mavericks lose to them, but can't hope on that. Hawks, Rockets again. They got the Heat. It's really similar matchups actually.
oh no.
Pretty similar setup. So yeah, really just gotta win those. Hope the Kings help you out. Kings help you out. You win those two on whole serve, you're probably in a good space, man. It's only 2.5 games. I think it's only 2.5 games. So if you win those other two, you're only a half game back at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
Mhm.
you even look lost column. How much is it? 3 games in the lost column. You beat them twice. Yeah, it's just you just gotta. You're not hoping for much. So requires them handling business. We'll see if they handle business actually. Curious to see how it goes.